Jeanne and welcome to my channel. Come on in, NYC, have some tea. Let's look today at the Refy newness that's been here for a month, I think, and just do the whole face with Refy products only. I love Refy. I have a couple of videos here when Jess just started, who's the founder, and I've been genuinely loving every product that she puts out, with the exclusion of just maybe two, and I'll talk about it because we will do our whole face with it. But overall, I think it's such a refreshing brand and it just works on me. So let's do the whole face and see what the newness talking about. So this time she launched an SPF, which is called the Skin Trio. A primer, that's a new one, a new formula versus the glowing one that she had before, and the face setter. And Skin Trio has a little bit of color in it, I suppose, but they say that it kind of works with every single skin color. Yeah, that kind of looks pinky, but oh, that's dark for me, but let's see, maybe it settles, because I kind of think that it starts to disappear. But to be honest, maybe this is good if you're going to the beach, by the pool, and you just want a little bit of color coverage, but none. We're not doing our makeup when we're going to the pool. I don't. So yeah, I kind of think it absorbed already, right? Yeah, I kind of think it absorbed already, and now there is no color, but this gives you an SPF of 50, which I'm not friends with the sun. I never go out, I never tan. For my type of skin with a lot of moles, we just don't do that. So I think that works. Let's use a primer now. Now, I'm not the primer person at all. I never prime for anything. The only primer that I love is this e.l.f. one that everybody were talking about, and it is really good. I can see how it transforms the foundation on top. I noticed that everything else just doesn't work. It's still sticky to me. Foundations don't apply right to it. It falls into pores. Nope, that's not my thing. But let's try this one, which is supposed to be a little bit mattifying. Oh, and look at that applicator. Some people are saying that they don't like this metal thing. I love it. It works fantastic as for the lip gloss. So let's see. And let's do just one side so that we can see a difference. I love applying it with this thing. And this primer is called Blur and Hydrate, and I also ordered another one from her when I didn't know that this one was coming out. The first one, which is Glow and Sculpt, and it all just arrived together. To be honest with you, I'm really starting to like this SPF. It kind of feels like you have a little bit of color on, like there's something going on your face. It's not like bare, but it's an SPF, and I think I like this more than the Super Goop tint that I have. And this is how the first primer looked like. So this is the new, this is the first one. So it goes out like oh, I love this again. Yeah, it's a completely different consistency. It's lighter. This is like water, and I think, yeah, you can see the difference. That's the difference, the new one and the OG first one. I think I can see the difference. This one is more, again, skincare-like, and it's more like a cream or something, while this one is more like watery based, and it shines more 100%, especially if you look, I think right here, this is indeed blurring, hydrating, and less glowy, while this is the whole glow. I'll be still using both and testing it out, but I think the new one, you can see what's going on. Loving the trio, loving the primer. Let's go ahead and do the full face. This is also rather new concealer. that I showed you. Did I? Maybe not. I love it. I'm using it as a full face foundation. And it also feels like skincare. This is also their newer brush for concealer and blush. Finally, I love how the concealer works with the primer. Finally, it's not dragging it, that there's no kind of holes. Look, love this. I love this. I love this, Jess. This is working again. Yeah, I love the concealer. I love the consistency. I love how it works with the primer. So after that, I'm usually going in with the bronzer. You can see how it is. Again, with the brush. I think that went out first when they launched. And you can apply a bronzer with it or even foundation. It's great. I even brought it to my friend overseas and she loved it. And the bronzer color is great. It's not overpowering. You cannot mess it up. You can add in, it blends out very well. So fantastic. Next, I would go with a blush and I have Rose and Peach. I think Peach works less for me. It's a little electric on me. So doing Rose is fantastic again with the same brush. Now for brows, we have a variation and an option of 4 products. This is the pencil that I use and it's already a second that I purchased, and that's the third because I love it. It's very thin and it makes you draw your brow hair. It's really easy and it blends and it's just very quick and thin. Love this. This used to be my first thing that I loved, which is this brow pomade that's on the end of the same tube, and I also have a video at the top corner for you about this. Then after that, she launched the gel that's holding the brows, and I used not to like it because I think I was not using it right. So now when I'm letting it dry and I'm kind of placing the brows where I want them to go, this works wonders. Again, a brush is on the other side of the tube. And then she launched a new thing, rather new, I think it was last year, which is this kind of little hedgehog that's a brow tint, which already has a color and you can lay them on. So if you have fluffy full brows like myself, you don't need that many products, maybe just this one. The only thing is that because it looks like a hedgehog, it's more difficult to control, you know what I mean? So this is legit one product with the hold. You can even choose not to use the hold. And there goes the one thing that I'm not so sure about, which is mascara. I loved it at first. Here's the review and the video I did in the top corner. But you see again, because the shape is so interesting and weird, like the hedgehog, I mess it up constantly. But that's not even why I would not be choosing it. It transfers so much every time. And by every time, I mean I take it away and then it transfers again. Usually all of my mascara transfer, just so you know, everything. But usually you kind of take it out and that's it. Once a day that happens, maybe when it's kind of on the fresher side. But this one transfers constantly throughout the day. So I'm still using it because I love the effect of like natural lashes it's giving you, you see? Like it feels that you don't have any mascara on at all. And you see I messed it up already. You see, it's annoying, but I love the effect that it gives you. Look, and I didn't even curl them, I forgot to do things. So I love the effect. I'm just upset that it transfers all over. And And if you don't mess it up, look, it's really pretty, it's natural. I love the effect and I'm still reaching for it, but I'm just conscious that it will transfer and then I'll have to look at some time. And then I'm still messing it up. Now to the highlighter. And I have it somewhere in a full tube and I just can't see it. I don't understand where it is. Whenever you order something, they always throw the highlighter samples. And I honestly love this highlighter more than every single one that I have in liquid, because look at this. It gives you such a great neutral, natural glow with kind of like a color, but not really. I love it. I remember not expecting much out of it, but it's just, I think, the best out there. Look at this. I love it, especially in the golden hour. Ooh, that's so pretty. Really, really pretty. And here comes the second product that I don't love, which is this, I want to say setting powder, but it's not. It's called water-based powder. That's called Skin Finish. And this is reminding me of, if you remember in the 2000s, there was the Dior version of that, which was so interesting because as soon as you touch it, it kind of feels like water. And it's incredible. I still remember it to that day, but I just don't understand what it do, you know what I mean? And I also have a little sponge that you apply this with, and this is how it looks like. Well, I guess this is a setting powder that just feels interesting because it feels like water, but then I kind of feel that the sponge takes away some of my coverage. I mean, look, it looks good. There's no complaints here, I guess, because look how the face looks. I think it's wonderful, but my hand is just not reaching towards it. I'm always using the one size pink powder. There it is, and it's huge and it's serving me already for a year. Now moving to the lips, there are so many products that you can choose from. The product that's very interesting is called Lip Buff, and it's like a toothbrush with which you kind of massage your lips so that the blood keep flowing. And I'm using it in the mornings. I love it. So there's a little serum that goes out, and then you just apply massaging. And you will see how the natural color of your lips is just coming on. We have a lip sculpt and the gloss, which are both fantastic, especially the tinted gloss, and the clear gloss is just phenomenal. Now you want to not reapply it, so you take the setter and you will have it on for a day unless you decide to take it off with a napkin, but it stays. The clear gloss is probably the best of all glosses. I have dozens of glosses from Fenty. Everybody love the clear gloss. And you know, I never thought too much of this gloss. I was just like, huh, good. It's kind of connecting with the color that I have on. But then I looked at pictures and videos and it was looking like just glass, you know? So I'm obsessed. I love this. This is my favorite gloss of all time. So now that the face is finished, let's try the face setter mist that Jess just launched. But this new one is also supposed to hold you for a day. And to be honest with you, with my skin, nothing happens. I can have the same makeup for a full day. Nothing moves, nothing smudges. It's just the same as I did it in the morning. So I don't really need this, but it's a new launch, so let's try. Okay, so that's a fine mist. That's just what it does for me. It kind of hydrates and maybe blends everything all together, so that's all right. I don't know if you necessarily need this in your life, but let's see. I think it works. I don't need it to do much, but just to spray the powdery face. So here goes my full Refy face. Every single thing is done with a Refy product, even the base we have as a concealer. So I love this. I've been doing this makeup on vacation. So in a nutshell, it works on me. I love every single product, maybe except 2 that I told you about, but all the rest work. I finally find my shades, so I'm just loving it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're loving Refy, if it's not your vibe, what is the product that you're enjoying the most? Let me know. Let's chat. So this is it for me. Thank you so much, girls and guys who stumbled upon my channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Please highlight that like button with your thumb for me, and I will see you super soon in another video. Bye, guys.